If you have been looking at mixed-use developments, they have been costing $1,700 to $2,400 per square foot, even for outside central regions. We have a treat for you today. We are at a mixed-use development that is below $1,300 per square foot. Welcome back to the Wisteria. Now today we'll be looking at a 3-bedroom plus study unit. But before we go to the unit, let's talk about the project first. The Wisteria was built in 2018. It's a mixed-use development project consisting of a 216-unit residential condo component. It is 3 blocks and 12 stories high, starting from the 4th story. It also has a 2-story retail mall. There's a variety of shops including NTUC FairPrice Finest, Coffee Bean, KFC, Long John Silver's, a food court, bakery, restaurants, just to name a few. Now they also have a ton of facilities as well. Right here you can see that there's function rooms 1 and 2. Outside there's a BBQ pit, as well as a gym that's facing the 50-meter lap pool, jacuzzi pool, and the children's play pool area. So enough about the facilities, let's check out the house. Welcome to the unit. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, this is a 3-bedroom plus study. The size is 969 square feet. And the moment you walk in, to my right, you can see that there's a study room. Now, this study room is very versatile because if you have seen our last video on the Wisteria home tour, same size, a 969 square feet unit, you'll see that the study room area has been converted into a helper's room with a platform bed and also extra storage at the side. Now, why this is very versatile is also because there's a huge window for ventilation as well as an air conditioner already built into the study area. So right now what they are doing here is they are using it as a storeroom, so I won't open it up to show you because it's pretty messy inside. Now here you can see that the walkway is pretty huge. If you are looking at here, what you can do is you can build additional cabinetry for storing of shoes, extra storage that can actually link you all the way into the living room area if you want to. But if you like the size here, you can always leave it as it is like they have done so. Walking here, you can see that there's a dining room as well. This dining room can fit a 5 to 6 seater dining table. What they have done is they have bought this really cute dining table because the chairs can actually be stored underneath the table. So pretty nifty. This is a 4-seater that they have bought here, but you can always add in chairs to make it a 6-seater. Now enough about this area, let's take a look at the living room area. So what I really like about this space, this entire space, including the dining area that we saw just now and also the living room area, is that there are 0 built-ins into this area, which means that you don't need to pay extra money to hack down their existing renovations just to put in your own renovation. So that's a lot of money saved. Now wall-to-wall distance is very healthy. That's why they have this huge TV screen behind me. And also this means that in order to maximize the space, maybe what you can do is to build in a TV feature wall with storage as well, to give you extra storage space also and make the whole living room look nicer than it already is. Now moving in here, you can see that the sofa area is big enough to fit a 4, maybe even a 5-seater if you were to do an L-shaped kind of seating. Behind me is the balcony area, and before we go into the balcony, you can see that this is a floor to ceiling glass sliding door, which means that you allow maximum light into the area, natural light into the area, so you don't have to really do too much lighting in order to make a bright living room area. For balcony, you can see that this direction is direct south, so there's no west sun into the unit. Plus, it's a very big block-to-block distance between us and the HDB. So if you can't see into what your neighbors are doing on the opposite side, they also cannot see into your unit, which makes this very private. Also for the balcony, you can see that there's a wall there. That's why they can put this cupboard in here because there's a backing of a wall, right? And also, because of the wall there, you just need to build a L shape if you want to put in zip track, which is definitely much cheaper than if you were to put a U-shaped kind of zip track into the balcony area. So I think this saves you money as well. Really nice living room area and balcony area. Now let's take a look at the kitchen area. So to my left here is a kitchen. Now you can see that there's a sliding glass door here, so it's actually enclosable in terms of the kitchen. And stepping into the kitchen, I think it's a really nice space here. Everything you need is already inside here. Your cooker, hood and hob, your oven here is already inbuilt. Even the cabinetry and the drawers here are all with soft closing, so pretty good quality. Now you can see that the washer dryer is also inside the kitchen as well. This is a space that's big enough to fit this size, 8 kg, if I'm not wrong, 8 kg size washer dryer. And if you want ventilation in your kitchen, these two windows here, good enough for you to be able to ventilate all the fumes outwards. This space here is big enough for a 2-door fridge as well. So if you want to change it up and buy your own 2-door fridge, definitely possible. So to my right here, there are the 2 common bedrooms. They are the same size. One of it, they have used this as a home office, a study corner as well. And the other one, they are using it as their kids' room. So I'll show you the kids' room first. Now currently the kids' room right now, you can see there's a super single-sized bed. But there's something that they have built here which is really, really special. I think it's really cool. What they built here is this Murphy's bed. And what's a Murphy bed? Now how cool is that? You can actually keep the bed and free up this amount of space for you to do anything you want. Yoga, whatever, you know, more than enough space now. And you can see that they have a study table inbuilt into the Murphy's bed. So you can just add in a chair and this becomes your kids' study corner. So they have built this Murphy bed in all of the bedrooms, including the home office, including the master bedroom. So the home office, actually, you can easily convert this into a guest bedroom if you want to. You just have to pull down the bed and there you have a guest bedroom. But enough about the common rooms. Finally, let's take a look at the master bedroom. So as mentioned, all their bedrooms have a Murphy bed, including the master bedroom. Now this is a queen size bed, what you can see. So once you have actually kept the queen size bed, you have yourself a sofa. So the other rooms have tables. This has a sofa right inside the master bedroom, which means that I can actually sit down, have a TV console in front of me, which like they have, a TV in front of me, and you can use this as a living room also. So it's pretty cool. Now to my left here, you have your master bathroom area. That master bathroom is big and it has windows for ventilation. So their common bathroom is the same thing, they have windows for ventilation as well. And to my right, you'll notice that there's also a balcony for the master bedroom area. They have installed zip track, alright, so you can actually keep in the aircon, keep out the rain and use it as usable space. You can see that they have actually put in outdoor furniture, a table and 2 chairs so that you can really enjoy using the space of your balcony as well. So I think the master bedroom area with all these Murphy beds and of course the other common rooms as well gives the whole area a lot of space. Now let's talk about the location. Now the nearest MRT is Khatib MRT, which is 10 to 12 minutes walk away, or really just 3 bus stops away from Wisteria. From Khatib MRT, you're really only 1 stop to Yishun MRT where North Point City is, 2 stops to Ang Mo Kio Interchange where the future Cross Island line will be, and 3 stops from Bishan MRT Interchange to the Circle Line. It is also a straight line down to Raffles Place and City Hall MRT in the CBD area. And if you really want to drive to CBD or town area, you can either go via the SLE to CTE or Seletar Westlink to CTE. Now the nearest mall is of course Wisteria Mall, which is just below you, and North Point City is just 1 MRT stop away. You're also surrounded by plenty of F&B options with many coffee shops and food courts around the area, and of course not forgetting Yishun Park Hawker Centre. For primary schools within 1 kilometer away are Huamin Primary School, Naval Base Primary School, and then one of the more well-known ones is Northland Primary School. For secondary school, you have Chongqing High School Yishun and Northbrooks Secondary School. Now lastly, for recreation, you can head down to Safra Yishun for some rock climbing, Home Team NS for the Indoor Adventure Club, and of course Auto for your prawning, fishing, and there's a lot of good food there as well. So if you're interested in taking a look at the unit, give us a call, drop us a DM and we'll arrange a viewing for you immediately. This is Louis from Look Prop and I'll see you in the next home tour. Bye!